Assalamu alaikum. I'm engineer Hamna Shakil. In this video, we are going to learn how to draw arc in AutoCAD. Before starting drawing the arc, let's talk about a few features of the arc that will help us to understand the arc command. Arc is a part of a circle, so it has a unique center and a radius. As we know that if you join any 2 points on a circle, you get a chord. So the line that joins endpoints of the arc is actually a chord, and AutoCAD calls this line as the length of the arc. This angle that the arc makes at the center of the circle is called angle in AutoCAD. To activate the arc command, you can use the command arc or you can use its alias A. Click on the arc icon in the draw panel. You'll get these several options. If you look at the list, this list is further divided into 5 categories. In the first category, you only have one option, 3 point. In the second category, you have start, center, end, start, center, angle, and start, center, length. In the third category, you have start, end, angle, start, end, direction, start, end, radius. In the fourth category, you have center, start, end, center, start, angle, and center, start, length. In the last category, you have continue. Let's start with the 3 point option. I've made these 2 lines just for the reference purpose. AutoCAD is asking you to specify the start point of the arc. So let's say I select this point as the start point. Then AutoCAD asks you to specify the second point of the arc. Let's say I select this as the second point. And then AutoCAD asks you to specify the third point of the arc. Let's select this point as the third point. Keep in mind that AutoCAD always starts making the arc in the anti-clockwise direction. So in 3 point option, you specify 3 points and AutoCAD creates an arc passing through these 3 points. Let's try this second option, start, center, end. So you have to specify first point of the arc. Then AutoCAD is asking you to specify the center point of the arc. So let's say we want this point to be center of the arc. And then AutoCAD asks you to specify the end point of the arc. So you can see that AutoCAD is making an arc in the anti-clockwise direction. Let's specify this point as the end point of the arc. In this case, you specified the starting point of the arc, you specified the center point of the arc, and you specified the end point of the arc. Let's move on to this option, start, center, angle. So you have to specify the start point first. Then you have to specify the center. Let's select this as the center point. And then you have to specify the angle. So you can see that again AutoCAD is making an arc in the anti-clockwise direction. So you can specify the angle. Let's specify the angle as 45. Press enter. So in this type of arc, we specified the start point, we specified the center point, and we specified the angle. In this case, we specified angle as 45 degrees. So let's see what is meant by that angle. Let's check the angle. As we specified 45 degrees as the angle, so you can see that this arc is making an angle of 45 degrees from the center point. So we specified start point, center point, and the angle. Next option is start, center, and length. Click on this option. Let's specify the start point of the arc, specify the center point of the arc, and then you have to specify the length of chord. Again, you can see that AutoCAD is making an arc in the anti-clockwise direction. So let's specify the chord length as 20. Press enter. In this case, we specified the start point, we specified the center, and we specified the chord length. Let's check the chord length between these 2 points. We specified it as 20. So you can see that the chord length is 20. Next option is start, end, and angle. Specify the start point first, specify the end point of the arc, and then specify the angle. Let's say the angle is 75 degrees. Press enter. So in this case, we specified the first point, we specified the end point of the arc, and based on the angle that we specified, AutoCAD located its center. Let's check the angle of this arc. So you can see that it's 75 degrees as we specified. Next option is start end direction. Specify the start point of the arc, specify the end point of the arc, and you can see on the screen how AutoCAD takes the direction. This dotted yellow line is tangent to the first point of the arc, and it's giving inclination with respect to the horizontal line. So you can specify the direction either above the line or you can specify it below the line. So let's specify it as 45 degrees, press enter, and you get this arc. Next option is start, end, and radius. Specify the start point of the arc, specify the end point of the arc, and you can specify the radius. Let's take radius as 25, press enter. So we specified the start point, we specified the end point, and we specified the radius. Based on that radius, AutoCAD located the center of the arc. To measure the radius of this arc, you can click this option, select the arc, and you can see that the radius of the arc is 25 as we specified. Next option is center, start, and end. In this case, you have to specify the center point of the arc first. So let's specify this as the center. Then you have to specify the start point of the arc and then the end point of the arc. And again, you can see AutoCAD is making an arc in the anti-clockwise direction. So let's specify the end point of the arc. Next option is center, start, angle. So you have to specify the center point first. Then you have to specify the start point. And then you have to specify the angle. Let's specify the angle as 50. Type 50, press enter, and you have got this arc. So we specified the center, we specified the start point, and we specified the angle. Let's check the angle of this arc. So you can see that this arc has an angle of 50 degrees from the center as we specified. The second last option is start, center, and length. So you can specify the center point of the arc first, then specify the start point of the arc, and then you have to specify the chord length. So let's specify it as 25, press enter. Let's check the chord length. So you can see that it's 25 as we specified. Let's select this last option of continue. When you click on this option, AutoCAD makes the end point of the previous arc as the start point of the next arc. And you just have to specify the end point of this new arc. Let's say I select this as the end point. Let's go here and click continue again. So you can see that the end point of the previous arc is now the start point of the new arc. Select the end point. So these are the options that you can use to make an arc in AutoCAD as per your requirement.